Good afternoon and welcome to the main news on Faith Radio, to be read by Phyllis Espanda. Kindly be informed that we are also streaming live on our Faith Radio Facebook page. The headlines. The fallen butane received with mixed feelings. Inflation up to 16% from 15.7%. In sports news, promoted sides Quito United and Prison Leopards clash in league opener. And now the details. The Constitution Amendment Bill number 10 of 2019 has failed to pass the second reading stage in Parliament. The bill could not go through second reading as members of Parliament who voted in favor of the bill did not garner the two-thirds majority threshold. The members of Parliament who voted in favor of the bill were 105, short of 6 votes to attain the 111 two-thirds majority vote. Opposition People's Alliance for Change, PAC, has expressed happiness on the collapse of the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 10 in Parliament. PAT President Anford Banda told Faith Radio News that there is now a small group of desperate people that wants to create or make amendments to the Constitution that people did not ask for.
No way you can create a constitution that people did not ask for. There is no way you can have a small group of people so desperate to make amendments to a constitution so that they can continue ruling. That's not how things work. That's not how societies are organized. This whole Butane issue was focused on one place. It had no interest, zero interest for the majority of Zambians. And we're very happy that it has fallen. We want to also congratulate all the MPs from from the opposition that did not, vote for this bill. That they kept their principle. Congratulations, you've served this country a whole lot. If Butane had passed, we were going to be in a big mess. This is a just moment for Mother Zambia. We should never forget this day when a few greedy people wanted to destroy everything that our forefathers worked for, when a few greedy people wanted to destroy our democracy to the ground. This is the best day so far. This Butane has been so divisive, it has been so stressful, and we are happy it has come to an end.
And Zitukule Consortium Executive Director Nicholas Piri says with the fall of butane, the focus should now be on improving the social well-being of the country.
It's gratifying to note that the Constitutional Amendment Bill number 10 of 2019 has failed to get the support of two-thirds majority in Parliament at second reading and therefore cannot be considered for further debate in this sitting of Parliament. We wish to express our profound gratitude to all the members of Parliament who declined to participate in voting for the bill, which would have destroyed our democratic gains. Your works shall surely be remembered with pride and dignity as you have aligned yourselves to the right side of history. The failure of Butane should give us time to reflect on what is best for the country and how we can deliver the best to the citizens of this country. We must draw lessons on how to best engage, consult, and build consensus on issues that transcend partisan interests.
And Golden Party of Zambia GPZ President Jackson Salave has called on members of Parliament to attend to the plight of their electorates in their constituencies now that the infamous butane has fallen.
Attend to the plight of their electorates in constituencies. Real development has been a far-fetched dream for our people in constituencies across our country. In the recent past, members of Parliament have devoted much of their time and resources to campaign for or against now the fallen butane of 2019. As Golden Party of Zambia, we wish to call upon all our parliamentarians to now focus their energies, time, and resources to attend to the many needs of our people, such as access to safe drinking water, jobs, good roads, quality health and education services, among others, as these have been the cry of many Zambians for so long now. We further urge the members of parliament to coexist and generate pure consensus on matters of national interest, such as national unity, peace, and development to our people.
Meanwhile, Rainbow Party national spokesperson Dennis Kapokolo says the party will not go into celebration for the fall of Bill 10, for it aimed at improving people's living standards.
Voted against their own rights that aimed at improving their living standards. We are not surprised because we understand that most MPs are incompetent. They failed to understand the same document, as well as they failed to explain to their respective constituents. They can't even debate knowledgeably in parliament. As a result, they hide in walking out. This is unfortunate. People whom they represent wanted to hear their the representatives debate the bill so that as they were following, they could understand the things they didn't understand. But that was not the case. As a party, we beat the people of Zambia because they are the ones that have lost. And unfortunately, including the opposition political parties, especially those taking part in the next year's general elections, the Rainbow Party will not go into celebration.
The Bank of Zambia has embarked on the disbursement of COVID-19 funds to business entities impacted negatively by the pandemic through commercial banks and other financial institutions. Bank of Zambia Governor Christopher Mbunga disclosed this in Ndola when he paid a courtesy on Copperboard Permanent Secretary Bright Nondwe. Mr. Mbunga explained that the central bank has since disbursed a total of 1.2 billion kwacha and engaged commercial and other financial institutions across the country to ensure quick disbursement of the remaining funds. The governor and his team is in the province to familiarize himself with the operations of the central bank in the northern zone. Meanwhile, Copperbelt Permanent Secretary Bright Nondwe has expressed confidence in the new central bank governor, saying he will be able to deliver to the expectations of the people of Zambia. Mr. Nondwe added that the province has managed to successfully variety the economy, bringing on board agriculture and tourism. The Mine Workers Union of Zambia MUZ plans to continue advocating for increased government shares in mining companies. Secretary General George Momba says Zambians should start deriving maximum benefits from the mineral wealth of their country. Mr. Momba says the mining sector has been the backbone of the country's economy, but Zambians has benefited little or nothing from their God-given resources. Mr. Momba said this in Kitwe during the official opening of the Frederick Ebert Stiftang workshop for MUZ branch officials. And speaking earlier, Frederick Ebert Stiftang representative called for the strengthening of the workers' voice to improve their conditions of service. The annual rate of inflation has increased to 16% for the month of October 2020 from last month's 15.7%. Zambia Statistics Agency Interim General Mulenga Musepa has attributed the increase to the rise in prices of food items. Speaking at a briefing in Ndola on the Copperbelt, Mr. Musepa explained that prices of some food items such as meat, chicken, fats, and cooking oil and sugar increased between September and October. Mr. Musepa further said, irrespective of the effects of COVID-19, Zambia recorded a trade surplus of just about 7 billion kwacha in the month of September 2020. And finally, now, local news. Ministry of Local Government Permanent Secretary Eddie Chomba says the local authorities will start rolling out the electronic levy, e-levy payment system in an effort to increase revenue base in all councils. Speaking when he opened the e-levy orientation workshop, Bishop Chomba indicated that the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic adversely affected economic activities in local authorities due to challenges first in revenue collection. The permanent secretary further observed increased stealing money among revenue collectors due to the physical cash handling system in the local authorities. In order to enhance the collection efficiency of council revenues, Bishop Chomba disclosed that his ministry devised the e-levy payment system at collection points in markets and bus stations. The permanent secretary disclosed that the new system will support the operationalization of the markets and bus station funds. He explained that from the collected revenues in selected markets and bus stations, 30% of the funds will be channeled to develop new trading places in needy areas. He reviewed that implementation of the e-levy payment system will first target local authorities that are poorly performing, especially in western and southern provinces, to help build capacity and further extend to other councils across the country. In November 2018, the Ministry of Local Government entered into a contract with .com Zambia Limited for the design and implementation of an e-levy payment system in order to maximize revenue collection efficiency in local authorities. You are still listening to the main news on Faith Radio with me, Phyllis Espanda. Stay tuned for sports news.
Breaking news, you can call Faith Radio Newsroom on 0961 909335. Faith Radio.
Hello, Copperbelt. This is Tandika Chirwa, a soccer analyst. Keep on tuning to Faith Radio station and support your local Christian station here on the Copperbelt.
And finally, in sports news, promoted sides Kitwe United and Prison Leopards today, Friday, first off in the first match of the 2020-2021 FAS Super Division season. Kitwe and Prison will be seeking to end the early pace setters status when they meet at Garden Park Stadium in Kitwe. Both teams have bounced back to the top league after spending one season in Division 1. The last Super Division meeting between Kitwe and Prison ended 1-1 in 2019. Stakes are high as both teams pray for a positive start to the new campaign. Zambia Correctional Service, the owners of Prison, are equally eager to see the Kabwe side